capable to get that essence. So I think people need to bring that awareness within themselves. First, they need to having that clear mind and open mind to understand their inner conversation within themselves. If you can have that, you can develop that skill. I think to follow through all these other skills, how to manage your emotions, how to communicate, how not to pile up those when you have disagreement or you are not on the same page. You might have a different opinion on something. I might have a different opinion on something, but it really doesn't mean we have to go against each other. We can find a common ground as we are talking about wellness thinking and supporting. Yes, we can. Learning. What is learning? Learning is not overnight. It's not possible overnight to learn. It's a process. It's a lifetime process. Every day we are learning. You cannot end learning. That's the magic of relationship. When you're learning, that is also another kind of relationship with your knowledge, with your wisdom, with your inner wisdom. So relationship is the core fundamental of everything that as a human being we form it in this planet. So I think that baseline has to be taken care of with much more care, with much more clarity, and having that purity and honesty. We all have seen, people will talk something behind your back. Then they will create a situation for other two-person and they will play the good role and putting something. So this kind of actually education, when we talk about formal education, we do need formal education, but formal education cannot determine that you will become the best version of you. You cannot become a good human being. So that's why my fight, my journey all along, it was to emphasize on educating the mind. Instead of going by line, what that writer has wrote, what that thing has told, or it is on a signboard, don't go by that. Just break free from all these barriers and tools. First, get into yourself and acknowledge the power of educating your mind. It's so important, and you can unleash anything. As when we say yes we can, we can get rid of our bad habits, we can get rid of our envy, jealousy. These things sometimes are very underlying layer. It works as an interface. We put on a good face up front just to show, but internal we are not that clean to our soul, to ourselves even, because we cannot be honest to ourselves. So how can we claim something that will offer something good to others? So I think that journey should start once you develop learning and seeing. You can understand, you can talk. You are not a toddler anymore. That is spiritual relation you already built before you living and coming on this planet. So it is like when worldly life, that's how it's very different. You see, if we break down ourselves, we have more than one dimension as a human being. You see, my physical form, my emotional, spiritual, and that faith. And that faith, we actually, I see it as a religion, belief, or divine power, the way you wanna name it. You, in your God, you call Jesus. In my God, I call Almighty Allah. In any form, there is a faith. You don't see your God, do you? Can you feel? But you have that essence. Because when you look up, when you look around the power of the universe, science is a very different thing. So that we people sometimes get confused. We think science is a creator. Science is not a creator. Science is the best, highest form of study where you can break down something and come up with that analogy, and you can have provide a validation for average people, normal people. That yeah, if you want to break down the water, what it contains, oxygen and hydrogen, how much atoms are there and all, but those things were given already by the almighty divine power. So the relation, actually based on relation, the universe is influencing everything, and we are the influence of universe and that divine power. So on that note, I would like to say, yeah, sometimes it's better to use your inner wisdom. Don't think you have to read tons of books. You need to follow Einstein and Socrates and Plato. You can be one of your Plato. You can use your own unique power, because I believe God has given each and everyone that unique power. It's up to you which part to tap into. You want to go for that goodness, you want to go for that badness, because we have both the power. We have black and white. So anything you focus on, you actually become that. That's the power of the Yes, you can. Thank you very much for
Thank
having me.
you. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. You've really brought out my mind and share it to the world, because you let us know the importance of educating our mind. It's very, very important. I like the way it was said that yes, it is good to go to school, it is good to be educated, it is good to get all your qualifications and certificates, but at the same time, your right mindset is very important, because you need to educate your mind, you need to engage your mind, you need to protect your mind, you need to feed your mind with the right information. And can I also let you know that we all have the power, because greatness is in us. So we have the power to switch. Have you noticed, if you are going to watch television now, we have so many channels there. I'm sure you can take the remote control and click the channel you want to watch. That is exactly the way we need to feed our mindset. We need to choose the informations that we are gathering. We need to choose what we watch, what we see, and what, because what you feed your mind with will help you, will also present you to the world. The state of your mind will decide how you treat people, how you perceive things, how you see and observe, how you react, how you partake, how you see human being, how you treat them and respect them, and even handle solutions. For example, how you face challenges, how you face conflicts, and how you overcome it, all have to do with our mindset. And you can now know why the global African queen love that mindset so well. Wake me up in the middle of the night. I have so many things to say about mindset. I'm sure Professor Nadia can testify. Mindset is very, very important, because if we can say that even with our government, it depends on what's in their mindset.